Good morning. Welcome to another episode of HardFoul Radio. This is the show that values time. I value mine. You should value yours. So let's get started. First and foremost, congratulations to the Boston Celtics, NBA champions. They deserve it. They were the best team start to finish. They were better than everybody they played. They've got the title. They deserve it. We could go through, I hate to call it the obvious, but it is what it is. How Brad Stevens architecturally put this team together, the play of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, the stuff that you honestly don't need me to tell you, the stuff that you could Google or you just know. And then there's people who are going to talk about stuff, and this is what I want to address. The people who want to say the controversial thing or the thing that's just not real and does not matter because they want to do it for clicks and likes, etc. They want you to watch their show, go to their YouTube channel, their podcast, because they want to say the thing that is everybody talking. The easy thing, and what a lot of people are going to gravitate to, is how easy of a championship was this for the Celtics? We've heard all the injuries. No Jimmy when they played Miami, or no Jimmy for the majority of the series when they played Miami. No Halliburton for the majority of the series. The Knicks suffered injury. Like, we heard it all, right? Embiid, and I know this. I understand they didn't play the Knicks or the Sixers, but Embiid being hurt, Giannis being hurt. We've heard all about their easy cakewalk through the East, and then they get to the Mavericks, who went from greatest backcourt ever potentially to, oh yeah, well they're just the 5 seed and they weren't supposed to be here. Listen very carefully if you are a younger sports fan or even just a common sports fan. Nobody cares. It's not real. Does not exist. It's not a factor. How easy and or tough your schedule was, if you have the title at the end of the day, you are champions. None of that shit matters. I brought up last week the 0-1 Lakers. We all know 16-1 through the playoffs, 15-1 through the playoffs. I was alive, and I couldn't tell you everybody that they beat. No one remembers. We remember the dominance of Kobe and Shaq specifically at that point. And remember how dominant they felt. And we remember the one game they lost, which was to Allen Iverson and the Sixers, game 1 of the finals. But besides that game 1 of the finals against AI, who really knows their schedule off the top of your head? Who really just right now could go, oh yeah, they beat so-and-so in round 1, so-and-so in round 2, and this team in round 3, and then obviously the Sixers in the finals. It's not a real thing. It's something that people on Twitter do. It's something that people that really need likes, clicks, and views do. It's not real. If you are someone who is a fan of a team that has ever won, sorry, Browns fans, then you would know you don't give a rip, and you probably don't even remember all of the quote-unquote tough, hard matchups or hard-fought opponents during the season that they won. Yes, there's a handful of iconic moments, but that's why they're iconic. They don't happen every day. They're not normal. When the Broncos won in 2015, I don't care if Peyton Manning was throwing with his left arm because he got his right one bit off by a Wolverine. I remember he wasn't very good. I remember obviously it was an iconic defense that we still remember to this day. But I don't remember Peyton Manning's stats. I know they weren't great. I don't know exactly how many touchdowns, what his passer rating was. All you know is that he won a Super Bowl on his way out. John Elway. Do you know his stats from the 2 Super Bowls that he won? It's not real. It doesn't matter. If you win, you win. And the people that are going to come on here today and say, oh, well, they didn't have to play Giannis, or they didn't have to play Embiid, or, oh, their schedule was too weak. That's not a real thing. When people look back on and they go, oh, who was a champion? We don't remember all the Warriors opponents during their dynasty run. We don't remember everybody LeBron beat when he went to 8 straight NBA finals. We don't remember everybody that Jordan played against in the playoffs when he went 6-0 in the finals. That stuff isn't real because it doesn't really matter. You know, think of it this way. I worked with kids for a lot of years. When a child hands in an assignment, there's only 2 things the teacher's looking for. A, correct. Like, was it correct? And B, the only thing they're looking for that could disqualify it being correct is cheating. And it works the same in sports. If you didn't cheat, you all know baseball has this huge history of why so many of the records are tainted because of steroid era and it feels like cheating. And if you didn't cheat, everything else is fair game. Did you get it done or did you not? Teachers are only looking for 2 things. Fans are only looking for 2 things. And fans, let's be real with you, do you think like Astro fans, do you guys really feel bad that there was supposed cheating or confirmed cheating going on? Are you just going to be like, no, we didn't win that World Series? No. Because that's not real. Because you have to get up and go outside, and you can't just live on Twitter, or you can't just live in the comments of someone's podcast that's talking about, oh, well, it was just such an easy cakewalk to the finals, and how could they do that? Congratulations to the Boston Celtics. You don't like them, fine. Just say that.